Hi Kiwi, we're back at Cassette Beasts, and so, immediately drowning, we're fine. Oh right, no, I can swim now. Alright, so it's been a couple days since the last time I played, so let's check our quest log and refresh my memory where I want to go. Alright, why don't we go do Felix's quest and see how to progress with that first. So he's down here in the southern part of Western Harbor Town. Oh, right, I need stamina to swim. That makes sense. There we go. Oh right, gotta load. Alright, so Felix's house, I believe, is this one. Potentially? Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. Oh hey, you came to hang out. You want to see what I rescued from the sad remains of my old place? Sure. So in my regular life, I was a Zote artist. He does fan artist of he's a fan artist of Grey Prince Zote. Do you also practice the 57 precepts? Zote artist? A what? It's easy to show. Check this out. So this is a Zote reel. You slot it into a zoetrope right here, then look through the slot. The zoetrope has a motor in it, so when I hit this button, it spins. The row of the Zote strip has the same image drawn over and over with variations. When spun around, it animates and comes to life, right? Then you can pull the lever to switch to the next row for the next part of the story. You can tell a whole story and bring it to life with just drawings. I've been obsessed with Zotes ever since I was a kid. They used to be very popular, though they've kind of fallen out of fashion. It's more of a niche now, a niche medium, at least where I am from, I mean. Most Zote stories are about heroes in the French Revolution, like the Scarlet Pimpernel. But ever since the big budget movie adaptations really took off, there's been less interest in the source material. I got these stories as a kid and couldn't shake my love for them. I guess that's why I'm an artist now. I've heard of zoetropes before, but I've never actually seen them or seen the art that goes into them. I think that's a real thing as far as I know, and it's pretty cool to actually get to see something new like that. Right now I'm trying to come up with some new characters, and it turns out an island full of weird monsters is the perfect place to find inspiration. Which means you might be able to help me out. I'm searching for a particular creature and I want to get a good look at one. I know you can find it in Cherry Meadow. It's a warrior with a wooden sword. Can you help me out here? Sure. Cool, I'll mark it on your map for you. Oh, that's really out of the way. Fight a warrior with a wooden sword in Cherry Meadow alongside Felix. Unlocked Felix. Felix is now your partner. Brushroom. Oh my goodness, it's an artist mushroom. I love it, Kiwi. Brushrooms are keen artists and paint using the strange pigments that ooze from their heads. It has been observed that they are able to change the physical properties of an object they paint over depending on the color they use. Kind of an all-rounder, alright. Gets plastic coating and paint swipe. Can only be used if the user has a coating active, hits one target, and transfers the coating onto the target. Always goes last. That's interesting though, it only costs 1. That's a really strong ability. I wonder if there's a way to abuse this. There probably is. Haley returned to the Gramophone Cafe. Alright, so after our last episode, I'm pretty sure our last episode was the episode that got really saccharine and connected with Haley, and I'm not sure I just want to like replace her immediately following that. So I think for now, we're gonna stick with Kaylee as our partner. And then we'll tag team with Felix when we get closer to his quest location. Right, let's go. Alright. Oh wait, there was a guy with a quest in there, I think. Did you have a... So you quit your job because your bosses kept screwing you around? Pretty much. It's more than that, though. If I went to work somewhere else, I'd just have another boss giving me orders. The only way to break the cycle is to work for myself. No more bosses. Yeah, that's the spirit. No more bosses. Live on your own terms, man. Though my career plans have hit a roadblock recently, I think it happened after I fell through time and space and ended up living on Monster Island. It happens to the best of us. Alright, what has this guy got to say? A friend of mine told me he heard deep manic cackling from one of the graves in the graveyard west of the creek. Weird, huh? Rumor cackling. Okay. Let's see what this guy out here also has to say. Maybe another hint for a ranger captain. My favorite radio show is Sybil FM, hosted by Captain Sybil herself out in the marshes. Alright, so we've got some places to explore for sure. And really, those are the only quests we have to go on. So I guess we're going to head definitely west and probably southward. Alright, well, let us journey. Yeah, we've pretty much covered this entire... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's, since we have the swimming ability, let's go check out this bottom right corner of the map first. And then we can go from there, I think. May as well complete that part of the map, you know? Man, how many times have we crossed the border to cause the world to... Oh, okay, we just kind of teleported under the docks. That's fine. Okay, so you can't dash in the water, which isn't a surprise, but... The beach reminds me of washing up on New World for the first time. I was actually kind of getting nostalgic because this is where we started the game at. It's been we've traveled a fair bit of distance since then, you know? Just pulp washing up on the shore, okay. And a stone and a crate. Let's see what's in this crate. Just wood. Okay. Alright. So there's an island over here. Let's start by getting over there. There's an all-seer. I think we've sort of been here before, right? There we go. You've said words before. I remember having an out-of-body experience. I was floating above my body in bed and then whoosh, sucked down a vortex. Next thing I knew, I was here. Okay. So I want to swim over here with my rock. See if there's anything fancy. There's a chest and possibly a trainer battle? Yeah. Alright. Hey! Hey, hands off my loot. Don't you mean my loot? Oh yes, I forgot we kind of switched up our team comp. Alright. Talk for Lips doesn't really have a lot of good moves to start off with. I guess I'll... no, Air Wall's probably... Yeah, I'll cast Air Wall, because that'll get buffed by fire if I wanted it. And we'll focus on dealing damage with Kaylee. I probably don't really need to play defensive, but I don't have a lot of good attacking options, and I don't want to hit Palm Bomb with Spit, because that will buff it. What does it actually do? Yeah, it gives it an AP up. I'll hit it now, because that'll knock it out, but I didn't want to risk it before. She probably has more than one monster, but we'll see. She does. Okay, never more. That I can hit with moves, not worry too much. We'll do... Yeah, let's do Bone Cannon. And then double smack from Kaylee. Hopefully this takes it out. Nope. No luck. Alright, Pushable Bomb. Yep, of course, because we need to get all of the damage on us. Thankfully, Nevermore's base damage isn't too high. The issue is more that the poison will honestly do more damage than the Pushable Bomb would have. But we're fine. No one ended up actually taking poison damage because Air Wall blocked the hit, and Kaylee didn't have to attack. Ships often get wrecked just off the coast of New World. Scouring the beaches for washed-up treasure is a pretty good way of making a living here. Custom Starter. Chance to automatically use the next move in the list for 0 AP at the start of battle. The chance is reduced in proportion to the move's AP cost. Okay. It would be pretty funny if I just, like, put that in front of, like, the single move that does a ridiculous amount of damage but costs a heck ton of AP. Let's see if there's anything here. Nope, just Traffic Crab. I want to see if the overworld monsters don't always match the monster that you encounter after the fact. I haven't completely proven that unless it's kind of a double. If it's a double encounter, then yeah, that happens. But overall, it doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, so let's just finish exploring this area. There's a lever over here. What does this do? Oh, it makes a treasure chest appear. Cool. Oh, but you barely have any time to get to it. I wonder how much treasure is lost to the seafloor. It's almost like you know exactly what we have to do. Thankfully, there's some crates over here. So, oh wait, no, I need to pull a lever. So I've got to be really fast to get there. Something tells me this traffic crab is going to get in the way. Pull the lever. There we go. Running. Go, 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 go. Oh, you don't really have a lot of time to get to that, do you? Alright, I think part of the issue is this traffic crab is just running, his body blocking me. Oh, well that worked. Come on. Oh, just barely. Alright, maybe if I hold the dash. Try again. Going. Oh, whoop. Oh. I'm flying. Alright, I can do this. I wonder if there's like a different way to do this than what I'm currently doing. Got it. Oh, okay, I barely missed it there. Right, I'm just gonna get rid of this traffic crab. It's just in the way. Oh, hey, we did find a new one. Obstacle. Cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock out the All-Seer first. And... this is not a good place for Apocalypse to be out, so let's switch to Lemonade so we can dodge. And we'll have, we'll take this guy out with Kaylee. Oh, it's Firewall. Oops, I want a Fire Punch. Okay. Not enough to knock it out, but just barely. Cool, now we get the air wall, so I don't even need to dodge anymore. Pardon me. Alright, so I think what I'll do here is... Sonic Boom probably won't knock both of them out, but it's a little risky. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to use a Chrome Tape on Lobstacle, and we'll hit this with Bite. That should do a fair bit of damage. And if that's what our base chance with just the Chrome Tape is, I think there's a reasonable chance we should be able to catch it on this turn. Yeah, perfect. There's no way they can hit Jeff. But they sure did try. Alright, we got Lobstacle. Lobstacles are docile and patient creatures. When retracted into their plastic shells, the heavy Lobstacle is almost impossible to move or underturn. Alright, I've already got a name in mind for you. You are Crunkleteen. Oh, I have caps lock on. Krunklestein. There we go. This is Krunklestein. Welcome to the team. Pretty solid defenses and HP. This is definitely a bulky one. Not amazing offense or speed, but let's see what these stickers are. Traffic Jam lowers all other fighters' speed. Elemental Walls, Inflame, Multi-Smack. Okay. So, this is definitely kind of a support mon. Alright. Let's Hurricane them because we have the AP for it and a Superheated Fist. If it... Alright. Easy peasy. Is anyone getting close to... Bonnevin's almost at 5 stars again, although I doubt they are going to level up any further, or evolve, remaster any further. I'd be very curious to see if this game has more than, like, 3 stages of remastering, like Pokemon does. Oh, I'm just barely missing that. Alright. So the issue is I keep getting launched off of this, and then I land, and my knees crunch. So what if I go, like, from here? Yeah, that's even slower. Okay. So I do need to go for the launch, but I have to go straight down the center. So, going. Come on. Got it. Alright. We got Random Starter. Chance to automatically use another move at random for 0 AP at the start of battle. Just to stack all of these starter moves on one. Okay. Did we briefly witness the rapture? That was really weird. Okay then. I think that's it for this corner of the world. We've seen everything we can really see, I think. Yeah, and then here's the Ranger Captain that we beat. Okay. Oh, wait, one last thing. There is a chest here that we never managed to open. If I had to guess, is there something... Well, we're just gonna drown, it's fine. I'm gonna check to the left to make sure there's no lever there. And then I'll check in that little watery cave that I think we may have forgotten to explore last time. Maybe, maybe not, but we may as well now that we're here. Let's see, anything in here? Ah, we couldn't explore because we didn't have the Bulletino Dash. Oh, wait. Well, no, I remember now. We did explore this, and that lever was for the chest that was locked. Never mind. So I don't know how to unlock that chest, unfortunately. There's probably a ways about it, but I don't want to explore too hard when there's new content to engage in. So let's fast travel back to Harbor Town. We'll explore this area. Oh.
Huh?
My music tastes? Yeah, what did you used to listen to back in your world? That's a broad question. I like bands where all the members hate each other. That's very specific. I'm a very specific person. I ship them. They're both artsy people. I think they'd get along well. Alright, so we're gonna load this world, and we'll start from the bottom up on this. We'll start on the southern half and progress northward. You look cool. What's your story? Hey there.
Phew.
Captain Skip. Boy, the Off-Worlders really make a lot of stuff, don't they?
Greetings.
Greetings, I'm Skip, one of the ranger captains on New World. I gather and sort all the stuff you Off-Worlders make that ends up here. Electronics, furniture, you name it. It all gets washed up here and put to good use. Our world's trash is another world's treasure, after all. Say, are you that new ranger trainee, the one who's got a knack for fighting? I suppose I could take a break from my dumpster diving if you want to take on my challenge. Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Try to have fun and don't get too disappointed when I beat you. Bro, you're in for a bad time. I hope.
Here we go.
Questionable treasure keeper, Captain Skip. Alright, Ben Vader and Ben Vader. Okay. So they're metal types, which means I'm already at a bit of a disadvantage. So I think a swift retreat, specifically for Jeff, is in order. We don't want to switch into Bonnevin. Let's use Bombardier. Bombardier should be able to get some extra damage by inflaming them. And then these guys actually are weak to electric. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by double smacking Skip so that he gets the conductive stat, or the conductive debuff, and then I'm going to prioritize DPSing his partner. And he'll still take damage because of how conductive works. And perfect, he used Metal Wall, so... Oh, what? I guess that's what Metal Wall looks like. I was just like, is that another monster? It's not. But it is weird that it's not in front of him, but beside him. I wonder if there's something that does. Regardless, Pustule Bomb's probably the wrong choice. Even if I want to poison them, it'll also make me take damage and get poisoned. So let's go ahead and inflame Ben Vader. And then I'm going to use Charge this time so that I can use Battery next turn for more damage. Oh, he used Metal Wall on his partner. I gotcha. My mistake. Invasion. Did they both? Oh. I don't have any giant AoE. I don't have any big AoEs except for Pustule Bomb, so I'm not gonna do that. We'll stick to inflaming. We'll take out his partner as planned, and then Kaylee will use battery. Yeah, battery on Skip. This should absolutely wreck him. This takes out his partner, too. Does his partner have more than one Mon? No. Cool. Alright. Pretty solid.
You're doing well.
You're doing well so far. No promises to keep going easy on you, though. Oh no, it's so silly looking. Oh, fantastic. It's kind of got an R2-D2 vibe to it. Actually, I guess Ben Vader did too, but yeah. Who am I to pull? Oh, it's plastic type, this one. Makes sense. His theme is clearly trash. Yeah, let's do Pustule Bomb this. Oh. But why would you get Poison Point? I thought... Oh well. I guess we'll just stick to inflaming you then. And then you'll get another... Yeah, if we double up on fire, then you'll take ignited damage. So yeah, Superheated Fist. Oh, you're tanky. Wow. Oh, that's like no damage to him. Alright, he must be very high on melee defense. Alright, so he casted Metal Wall, and he's got AP Refund. Interesting. Alright. Unfortunately for him, I break his wall in one hit, so there's not much he can do to me. Or do against me. Sadly, our team comp just counters his a bit too hard, so we never really got to see his full gimmick beyond being the trash man. Although it seems that these guys might have a passive where if you cast Binvasion, any other Binvaders on the field attack. That seems to be the case, based on how that looked.
Wow!
Wow, you really trashed me pretty good, huh? Maybe I underestimated you, outsider. One world's trash. Defeat Captain Skip is the achievement we just got. You've exceeded all my expectations. Here's your reward. Ah, so you were the missing number 2. We got the trash badge. Hooray! It's trash. Binvitation. calls for help from the mothership. Heals 1% of max HP plus 2% chance to refund. It had a 2% chance of refunding AP after only this use. It was elemental wall that he whatever, it's fine. As for me, I should get back to sorting out all this stuff. Do people from your world really own so many things? I can't imagine that kind of life. I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, I do like having things. I mean, I'm playing a computer on a fancy microphone. I mean, it's not that fancy, but it's still... It was a purchase that, strictly speaking, may not have been necessary for life, but was fun to get, nonetheless. That's a new one. Ooh, it looks like a rooster. Let's go get it. Let's go catch it. Alright, so I have to travel up this way, and there should be a way to cross... Oh, Landkeeper, I think? Landkeeper? Yep, I came here because I heard there was a bank, but all I see is a river. Ha! Ha! I get it. It's a pun. I love puns. I'm so lame. Anyway, alright. These guys are much easier to deal with, so we'll just beat them up. Beat them up. And they're pretty low level right now, because that makes sense since we found the second gem. Regardless. So... I'm not super material goods focused. It's nice to have things, but a lot of the things I have I don't, strictly speaking, need. For me, I'm happy if I have my computer, I have a bed, and I have a refrigerator to store food. That covers my needs for sleep, eating, and entertainment. I guess I need a bathroom too. Beyond that, I don't usually feel like I need much more. Most of my entertainment comes from my computer. Well, maybe I'll at least find a revenue stream. Ha! More puns! Yes! Bring them on! Keep the puns coming! More! I need more! Anyway, I guess we don't have a choice but to go north here, because pretty much nowhere else to progress. There's a... item. How do we even get up there? Platforming? Is there a ZR? Is there something I can like magnet to? Let's see. There is. Alright, up we go. Wait, we'll probably need this. Let's take this crate with us. Alright. Put this down for a second. Snooze Spore. Sleep Spore. Gives the target sleep status for 3 turns. It's literally a sleep powder by another name. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that jump because that Crab body blocked me there. It's fine though. Take out the Carniviper first with a superheated fist. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Well, okay, it's level 6. I'm not surprised that that took it out so quickly. We're in a really low level area, aren't we? It's funny that I did this so late into the game, I guess, then. Alright. Oh. Can I... Any chance I can... Nope. Okay. We'll have to try again. That's fine, though. And, like, I know I'm saying I'm not super material goods focused. Obviously, I very much depend on my computer for a lot of things, both work and entertainment. So... Oh, good, it respawned. Darn it. They're level 6. We'll just knock them out again. Anyway. Oh, didn't get the one shot that time. Unfortunate. Oh well. Oh, pardon me. Where am I going with this anyway? What I'm trying to say is, like, I clearly value material goods more than I'm really saying I do. But I would still call my overall needs and wants minimalist. I only need a few things and I'm satisfied. I don't need more things. Like, the novelty of having decoration. Like, I do wish our house was decorated, but I also will inevitably be moving in the foreseeable future. It's decorations are expensive, and they may not fit into the new place you live. So it's hard to really find value in them. I'm not fighting these guys. I'm not enjoying this. So, like, I feel like the home would feel more like a home if we did have decorations in it. But I'm not so desperate for them that we'll have them one day once we have a place that truly is our own. And I look forward to that day, Kiwi. I very much... Oh. Is there... Oh, button here. Maybe I was supposed to bring the crate. Yeah, I was. It's a good thing I brought it. AP donate. Shifts all remaining AP from user to the target. We've seen that before. What was it? Elfless, or what was Elfless's name? Breather Goon. Breather Goon had it. Alright, here's a Rogue Fusion. Let's swap out our party a little bit. I think I'm going to stop Sarsaparilla from being our lead. Let's swap in Bombardier. Bombardier is always a solid lead. And we might even fuse for this. Let's see. Oh no, that one's really doofy. Super Spring Heel. So it's 2 Spring Heels fused together, I think. It looks so doofy. The big buck teeth and the belt and the shoes. It's perfect. Alright. The plan... You know what? I should have used Lemonade, because then I could have had multi-target, and then I fused and used it. This guy's level 30, so I think... Let's get rid of Traffic Crab, and we'll start getting damage on... We'll see if this finishes off Traffic Crab, and then we'll start focusing damage on him. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Wow. Alright, Traffic Crab didn't get knocked out in 1 turn, or in 1 hit, but he did get knocked out in 1 turn. Cool. Alright. I don't actually have enough stat for fusion, so Bombardier, good tanking a hit. Let's switch out to Bonavin. We haven't used him in a while. And then we'll do double smack for Super Spring Heel. Clobber, ooh, big damage. This thing hurts. Wow. Alright, and it's fast, which means my options against it are pretty poor. I'll try and get in the old one too, and hopefully he focuses Kaylee. Feels like no matter who he focuses is going to get hurt, though. Here, let's try casting a Firewall on Jeff. Trick. Melee attack down. Alright, I'll take that. That's better than what could have been. And some solid damage that way. Alright. Now Jeff should be protected from its stronger attacks, and Kaylee can switch out. We'll switch out to Sarsaparilla. We'll switch out to Pickle Pupper. Pickle Pupper can probably tank the hit. Oh wait, no, wait. I'm switching the wrong one. Jeff will hit with, I guess, Life Absorb, because I don't really have any better options. And then Kaylee will switch to Pickle Pupper. Or actually Lemonade, because we should be beating its current form pretty soon. So Echolocation will help us knock out what it splits into. Surprised that did so little damage, considering how hard it hit at Bonavin. I'm pretty sure Lemonade's the less tanky of the two. Oh well, perfect. This should... I'm gonna have Kaylee use Dodge this turn, because yeah, I thought I wouldn't... I don't think we were gonna get the first B attack off in time. Oh really? She's slower than Bonavin? Okay. That was my mistake. My plan was to use Sonic Boom this turn, this coming turn, because I figured Kaylee would be faster than Bonavin, but as it turns out, she is not. I should have just used it from the get-go. No matter. I doubt that Sonic Boom would knock these guys out in 1 turn, and now I'll be able to use Sonic Boom twice in a row. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so at least we took out 1. And I don't think these guys are fast enough to outspeed our team, but boy, this fusion did a lot of damage to us. Well, we'll stop back at a campfire really quick. There's probably one in the area. Gave a pretty solid amount of experience, though, I have to say. Alright. Inevitably, we're going to run into an enemy, so let's swap tapes for people who have more HP. I guess Sarsaparilla will go back up front, but Sarsaparilla really needs, like, a better starting kit. I don't foresee myself using Sarsaparilla for very long. Oh! I found a surprise button. I did not see that at all. I just happened upon it. But okay. So, where's the nearest campfire? Nothing easily visualized. Well, let's just Gramophone Cafe. We're close enough. I wonder if we'll get another... Nope, no other dialogue. Alright, rest at the table with Kaylee. Take a quick break. Rest. Do you think New World can physically change us? When we arrive, I mean. It's difficult for me to put it into words. My body in New World is not quite the same as it was in my previous life. It's like this is how I appear in my own dreams, like how I picture myself. Not exactly the same. I don't know what will happen when I go back, either. I guess that's a weird question I have for you then, Kiwi. Like, do you... Or, hold on. Dialogue first, then question. I got ambushed by slimes in the marshes and some caped superheroine jumped in to save me. I'm not making it up, honest. Alright, I wonder if that's another ranger captain. Anyway, supposedly there's an old ruin that appeared in Cherry Meadow recently. Sounds pretty strange, doesn't it? Pretty sure that's the thing. Is that the thing I just found? No, it's not. Okay. Getting a lot of rumors to go back to where we already were. I heard Captain Gladiola's patrol route takes her through the graveyard west of Harbortown. Where do you think she goes? Alright, so we've got a lot of things to check off now. Cool. Anyway, so when you dream, do you ever dream and see yourself in your dreams? And how do you look in those dreams? Is it something you're consciously aware of? Is it something that is different or the same? For me, I probably visually am different in my dreams, but I never really thought about it till now. And it's like, it's not quite different, but it's not quite the same either. It's I don't know how to explain it. Have we done this subway here? Oh, what? I see there's a subway over here. I don't know if we've... I have no interest in you. Please leave me alone. Goodbye, snake and cone. I think we've okay, this was the very first one we ever did with Kaylee. Okay, I know where we are now. Fair enough. So, moving along to the new area. Whoa, okay. Got some hops there. Let's see what this new little cavern that we opened up has. Just keep crossing the border into lag. Okay. Thurstaden Lake Caves. Looks like there are some wild mons in here. Is that it? Ah, it was a mimic. Terragrade. So it's a starter grade mixed with a Terracoca. Earth and Astral type. So this guy's going to be tanky. We definitely want to poison him, but I think Earth has some resistance to poison. I forget. Either way, let's keep Sarsaparilla. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize it, but Kaylee has Pustule Bomb as well. Oh wait, no. This is Sarsaparilla. What am I doing? All right, let's taunt this so it can't sleep. And then, metal actually does stuff to this. So let's hit it with a double snack. So it'll be taunted and it'll have reduced damage. Now the taunt should last for a fair bit of time. The sharp point on metal type attacks penetrate an earth type target like a shovel, lowering its overall defense. Okay, I can follow the logic. I don't necessarily... My brain just has it set that ground types should be effective against steel, not the other way around, but I understand their logic. As vaguely obtuse as it may be sometimes. We're just gonna spit for now because I want to make sure I get Pustule Bomb off. And then we'll... What does this do here? It turns it into a glass type. That honestly might speed things up significantly. Let's glass it. Unfortunate, but it's alright. So, yeah, let's hit him with Pustule Bomb so he gets poisoned. And then... double smack him. And that should shatter him. Brittle glass types are easily shattered by hard metal type attacks. This scatters sharp obstacles across the battlefield. Does that mean if you do a melee attack you get hit by it? I'm unclear. Well, whatever. It had so many status ailments. That poor starter grade. Well, I was about to be like, oh, is that a shiny Terracoca? And we literally did this last time with the Terracoca where it's just been coated and so it's a different type. Oh, Managuta. I don't learn. I definitely do not learn. Alright. Starter grade will just focus down. It's berserked. Inflicts resonance on glass and metal types. You're a glass or metal type. Okay. Let's see. For starter grade, we just need to, as long as he's berserk, there's really not much he can do because his base damage is terrible and all he wants to do is hibernate. But he can hibernate. We made sure of that. So we'll hit him with Bone Cannon and Copper Chopper. I'm unclear what specifically triggers glass shards. I would assume it's whenever the monster crosses the field, so when we use melee attacks, basically, but unclear. Anyway, another victory. Hooray. Bombardier is 4 stars now. That's exciting. Beast Wall. Nothing too exciting in here. There are mons in here. Let's see what they're made out of. Lobstacles. Not terribly interesting to me. I'll flee. Let's see if the other wild one in here is also a lobstacle. Oh well. Nothing new and exciting here, but... Alright. That's probably it for what's in here. I don't really see anything else. Doesn't rule out the possibility of something else. Oh, okay, now it's ruled out. The world does not scroll. Alright, so we found a nice little shiny something and got some experience from a fused monster, some fused material as well. Can't complain, all around some good stuff. Alright. Let's start on this island to the north of this pedestal right here, because I see a button. We probably need something to put on that button. I think there was a bunch of debris not too far off, or I can go and steal the crate that was over here. Let's just snag that, yeah? Alright, and then we can press this button and see what it gives us. Just a lot of little sandy islands around this part. And a swimming house, a landkeeper. Stop sign. Can this button not be pressed by the box? Do we need something heavier? I don't know what this means. There are a lot of buttons here, actually. Maybe I have to press all of them at the same time? But none of them... One of them must be the... Oh, I wonder if maybe there's an order. I have to press one before the other. Negative. We're going to cross back and forth here a little bit, and that's going to be annoying. Negative. Negative. There must be some puzzle to solve here. I just might be too dumb to figure it out. Another negative. And none of these can get pressed by the crate. I don't know if that's intended or not. Wow, why are there so many buttons? Is this going to be... Yep. Alright, there has to be some sort of... I almost guarantee you if we solve this puzzle, we'll find ourselves a Archangel train station, and it feels like it would spawn right here, potentially. But buttons everywhere. Alright, you're a battle, aren't you? Okay. Don't ask me where I keep my tapes. Well, at least he has a shirt on. I think water types corrode metal types, so I don't want to stay out as Pickle Pupper probably, but let's see how our damage is first. Yeah, corroded. That's fine. It doesn't reduce our damage, it just increases the damage we take. I'm fine with that though. He's got more than one. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. I need to find a 2 or less AP move for Sarsaparilla. This is not fun to have to wait to charge up. What does Torrent do? Multi-hit on multiple... Ooh. Ouch. Okay. It's a multi-hit on multiple... on the full party. Good to know. Alright, let's switch out to Gooby Tooby. No one heard that hiccup, okay? Kiwi, you're definitely sleeping and you're not allowed to laugh. We'll Sonic Boom him, and we will Superheated Fist increases your health. Right, Healing Steam. I remember how that works. So yeah. I remember when I was a kid and I was watching the Pokemon anime in its very early days, and they said Pikachu's electric types are effective against water because water conducts electricity. I keep my tapes in my waterproof backpack, of course. Ah, of course. That makes much more sense and is way less uncomfortable to think about. So I heard the phrase conducts electricity, and I remember asking my mom or my dad, and maybe I said it wrong and I just didn't understand what conducting... Maybe I didn't understand the word conducting. Is it going to be another one of these? Air coating? Faux for tape? Okay. So it's likely I miscommunicated with them, but I remember asking them, what does it mean to conduct electricity? And I think it was my mom, and she was like, I have no idea what that means. And I'm like, I was so disappointed, because I'm just like, but they explained Pokemon with it. It has to be real, right? And yeah, I don't remember. I feel like I asked my dad too, and my dad absolutely would have known the answer. So I probably just miscommunicated what I was trying to ask. That's the only assumption I can afford myself or I guess afford my parents. They're all minus signs so far. Anything? No, minus. Here's an altar. And here's a trainer battle. I see a magic crab statue. I love hearing stories about the Black Swan events that people experience in their home worlds. Black Swan events are major historical events that come by surprise and change everything. I've heard all sorts of stories: fascist uprisings, pandemics, global war, runaway climate change, ecological microplastic catastrophes. Imagine a world in which they all had all of those things at once. How doomed they would be. Isn't reality grand? Look, there's a reason why I love isekai as a genre, and it's not just because of the shameless wish fulfillment it provides, although that's pretty much exclusively, I guess that's actually a majority of it based on what I'm leading into this conversation with, but you know, wouldn't it be nice to live in a world that didn't want to implode on itself? Wouldn't it be nice? Anyway, yeah, so I for a very long time did not understand what it meant to conduct electricity, and finally when I got to like basic level physics, I learned, but it was so unsatisfying as a kid to not have the answer for that. Such is the life of a science-minded child with no outlet for their interests. That's also false. I had many an outlet for my interests. The things I was interested in didn't always match up with what my parents were interested in. My dad is definitely more on the sciencey side of things. No, don't get me wrong. Like he built radios. He used to fly planes. He did Tai Chi. He's an impressively well-rounded guy, at least in his younger years. Nowadays, he's mostly like me, stuck in his room doing whatever he wants, and otherwise working. My mom used to teach. She taught in a city school for a while, and then when she became a parent, she gave that up because, you know, children kind of take away a lot of your free time, and so my dad kind of became the main breadwinner of the family. He doesn't teach, but he works in schools as well. I think we should take a trip to a campfire. My favorite Black Swan event is the Sharkman War of 2023. They really should have seen that one coming. Glad we didn't have that one. This looks vaguely... there must be something that these altars do, because they're all over the place. Oh, it's one of these kind of puzzles. I love these kind of puzzles. Easy. Oh, wait, no, I did it wrong. I'm supposed to... what? Oh. Pond Walker. It's got a fish inside of its head. Alright, I'm just gonna save myself the headache and switch out here. And Pompadour's not in a great matchup, so let's switch out to Lemonade here as well. If there was a Lemonade type monster, do you think it would be would it be weak against water types because they would dilute the lemonade and just make it water? Or would they be effective against water because they consume water to make their juice? These are the questions that run through my mind and are released to the world uninhibited when I'm allowed to talk. You are welcome. But yeah, I love my parents very dearly. I'm very fortunate that I have a supportive family like them. Even if my interests really don't align with theirs, I'm more interested in video games and anime and biology and medicine and animal nutrition, behavior, that sort of stuff. And their interests don't quite align with that. My dad, to some degree, with the medical stuff, he doesn't have a medical degree, but he used to be a masseuse, actually. How did I freeze him? How did Diviel use a coating? I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of staring off into space and thinking about family. You know, as we do. Let's go ahead and use double or battery here and have Kaylee try to record. This feels like a basic tape situation. I think we can get this one pretty easy.
Recording.
Yeah, if we're base 20% chance at full HP, there's no way it survives this uncaught. Yep, 100% chance, and even if it hits Scaly, which it's not, we've got a good chance. So, but yeah, there's a pretty sizable generation gap between myself and my parents. They're a bit older, as far as parents usually average. Pondwalkers are clear proof that the monsters of New World must have originated elsewhere and cannot be native creatures to the island. The robotic walker exoskeleton of the Pondwalker is a highly advanced mechanical creation, perfectly protecting the fish within. Alright. This one's easy. Mr. Fish. Welcome to the team, Mr. Fish. Not really much in the way of abilities yet. I wonder if he's a base level, and he must remaster into something. I can only imagine what. Alright, some experience, and then moving along. Alright, anyway, this puzzle. So we do this. And solved. Easy peasy. When it's only 4 statues like that, it's not a challenge. Those puzzles can become rapidly overwhelming, as you and I have both experienced. I think it was in Forager where you had that multi-copy. If an opponent gains multi-target or multi-strike, the user does too. That's cool. That's a cool ability. It's interesting that you can get passives that just steal your opponent's buffs. Or I guess copy them, but still. Alright, I still have yet to find the button that matters. I wonder if there's an appropriate order to these. Why are they all minus signs, though? Alright, we haven't fought you yet. How am I doing on HP? I could really use a trip to the... I could really use a heal. Oh, it's a spinner. Come on. Look at me. Whoa. I wonder if this is a speedrunning strat if you, like, rocket yourself off of little things. Because the collision in this game and the physics around it is a little janky sometimes. Just saying. We can also help provide liquidity for your home purchase. Another pun! Yes! Good job, Blend Keeper. Keep it up! Alright, we've got a Riptera. Why is its name red? Does that just mean it's an enemy? Does it mean it's a higher level? No, it's not a higher level. It's a water type, though. Was it always a water type? Alright, I think the plan here is let's Icicle Dart it so that it gets flinched. And then we'll charge it so it gets conductive. Accuracy down is a bit of a problem, but yeah. You really, I have to say, the accuracy buffs and debuffs, you really feel them in this game a lot of the time. It's not like Pokemon where it feels very unrewarding until it's super stacked, and even then it can be unrewarding. It buffing its melee attack isn't ideal. Oh, man, unlucky. Alright, now it's got an ice coating. When hit with ice type attacks, water types immediately freeze over, and they get flinched because they're frozen. Alright, so now, let's see, do I have anything else that's effective against this? I should be careful because wind types are weak to ice types to some degree. Here, I think what I'll do is I'll have... we'll just do Toy Hammer. Actually, that's not a... We'll just keep up using Ice Dart. And then hopefully this will do a bunch of damage, if we can actually land the hits. Awesome, awesome, cool. And then Conductive should finish it. There we go. Cool. And only a single Mon, so no major... Oh, Boil, let's see. 3, melee attack hits 1 target with a chance to burn. Oh, so it's literally Scald. That's literally Pokemon's move, Scald. We Landkeepers enjoy a good swim too, as long as it's not holy water, that is. They really are vampires, aren't they? I'll have to see what's swimming in these waters soon. I have no idea what to make of this button puzzle. All of these buttons give the signs, but nothing else, and they can't be held down with chests. If I had to guess, there's probably an order. Maybe I didn't notice it, but maybe one had a sign stick up for a while after I pressed the button. It's rather unclear. I feel like I'm missing something fundamental. But, or maybe it's just a weird world gimmick. Who knows? But we found a campfire up north, so let's head over there, and I think that's where we'll probably end the episode. No substantial progress is made, and I'm being attacked. More obstacles. Not particularly interested in them, so I'm just gonna flee. Alright, let's just get to this campfire over yonder. So, this episode may not have been a huge landmark in terms of progress, but we definitely explored the world a bit. We got some character development, we caught some new monsters, and we beat some trainers. So we're pushing into the new horizon, and in the next one, I'm likely going to encounter a new area with all the fun things, including a new ranger captain. And that's true. We beat a ranger captain this episode too, so we made progress. You and Kaylee discuss fond memories of places you visited as children. Alright then, Kiwi. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching, if you're awake, and I hope it's helping you fall asleep. And if you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.